Hi, my name is Mark Kirst. My TED Talk today is going to be about youth sports and how to be a better coach and possibly a parent when it comes to your kids and being in youth sports. I've been a part of youth sports and adult sports since I've been 8 years old. I had the opportunity to play professional baseball with the Milwaukee Brewers organization in the minors, so I was able to experience a very high level of sports. And I was also a part of youth sports when I was younger. Last 15 years, I've also been a part of high school baseball, being a coach for high school baseball, but also I'm involved in all three of my kids' youth sports and have been at many, many practices and many, many games. Throughout those years, I've had some awesome, just great mentors, great men, great coaches that have taught me that sports are more than just sports. It's about being a good teammate, being a good person. I've also had a few that had a little bit of a negative impact on me. Still love the games, still love baseball, football, basketball, all the sports that I played, including fishing, volleyball, a lot of different sports, but those coaches that had that negative impact, obviously, I do not want to have that same impact on kids. So today I'm going to go through the 10 things that I truly believe are the best methods of getting kids to love the sports they play and to keep them involved lifelong. First thing a good coach needs to do is break drills down. This just basically means that you break the drills into certain increments, whether you're eliminating the bottom half of their body or the upper half of their body, or eliminating their glove, or eliminating running in a drill. This really breaks down and really helps coaches, and it helps the kids really understand what they need to work on. Second most important thing is practicing more than you're playing. This day and age, a lot of parents, a lot of coaches believe that we need to be in tournaments every weekend. We need to play in a lot of games. I actually have the opposite view of that. I truly believe we need to practice more than play. Kids need to give their bodies a break. They also need to understand that competing and being very, very competitive, that's not always the best for kids. Practicing will give you the skills you can accomplish by competing, and when you compete, you're going to need those skills. So without the practice, you're not going to be able to compete at a high level. Third most important thing is teaching the parents. A lot of the greatest athletes and greatest players, they practice after practice. They practice after the games. They're not on the field. They're at home playing catch with their parents. And if you can teach the parents the correct skills to teach the kids, then they're getting that much more in their backyards, and they're also going to have a lot more success. They don't always need it in organized practices. The other thing to teach the parents are the things that I'm teaching you right now in this TED Talk, is to make sure that they understand sports are more about the bigger picture rather than winning and losing games. Fourth most important thing is to keep the kids moving during practice. This day and age, this generation of kids, if they're sitting around and they're not stimulated, you're not going to have their attention, so you need to keep the kids moving. Number 5, I talked about this a little bit. More importantly than winning and losing games is teaching the kids what a good teammate does. When another kid is down because they made an error, teach those kids to pick them back up. If you're positive as a coach, the kids will be positive with each other. A lot of times I will tell the kids, if anybody's going to be a bad guy, it's going to be me. They need to pick each other up and be a good teammate. This will help them later in life, in their jobs, when they're fathers or mothers. Teach the kids what a good teammate is. Sixth thing is use a growth mindset. In my teaching career, I've really focused on using a growth mindset in order to grow, in order to be a better person. You need to focus on using that growth mindset. This will also help kids stay positive. They'll see where they were and where they are, and that's huge for their success. Number 7 is teach perseverance. This is something that they need to understand in life too. Things don't always come easily to you. One player may be able to throw really far but not run very fast. So they have to persevere through it. And again, you need to show them where they've come. This is another thing that we've really focused on in the teaching career, is teaching perseverance and really getting through those tough situations. That's how your body, that's how your mind adjusts and problem solves. The 8th one is treat every player fairly. That means just simply, if you're going to throw batting practice, make sure you give every kid the same amount of time and the same amount of energy. I truly believe the kids see that, and if we model that, then the kids will treat each other fairly as well. Next thing, this is a tough one for some people and some coaches. It's about the kids, not you. I see some coaches turning the whole game into their little show. This is not about the coach's show. It's all about the kids and them enjoying a youth sport that they should be loving. I think the 10th and most important one is to model having fun. You know, people play sports to have fun. They don't do it because of any other reason, especially when they're younger. Kids need to have fun, and you as a youth coach needs to smile. If you do not do that, you know what, the kids are going to be more negative than positive. Well, there's my TED Talk, and hopefully you got a little bit of my understanding of how important it is to be a youth coach and the 10 most important things you need to do to become a better youth coach. Thanks.